Hello everyone, and welcome back to the last part in our two-part series on Google Sites and all of its applications. We're going to pick up right where we left off on the section on the right where you can insert all sorts of objects with the layout option. Click this button here to see which text and image layouts you may want to apply to your website. In the following templates, bold lines represent titles or headings, whereas the normal thin lines represent normal texts. The icon of a mountain with a dot in the background represents where the images will be when you apply the layout. As you can see, there is a multitude of templates to choose from with the option to insert many images. We're going to be picking this template as an example for you, and you should be expected to be met with this type of screen with blank images and text. To add an image, we can simply click the plus sign in the boxes where we now have the option to upload an image from your local database or upload an image from your Google Drive by picking Select Image or From Drive. Selecting the image text box outside of the plus sign and clicking the settings option on the top left and selecting Set File Type reveals options to insert a variety of interactive applications. These include, of course, being able to add an image, as well as including anything from Google Drive such as a video, an image, or a PDF document. And any product that can be uploaded into Google Drive proper. This includes Google Slides, Google Documents, Google Sheets, Google Forms, Google Calendar, virtually any Google product. From the user's point of view, they can simply click the document or spreadsheet and they will immediately be redirected to the document or spreadsheet on another tab. Very useful indeed. This can even be extended to Google Maps, where the user can see a location on Google Maps application if they click the button. YouTube videos can also be added where the user can click the icon and be able to watch the video immediately. To select which video to be visible in the Google site, you can either search the video up by title or directly insert the URL or web address. Right under the layout section, we can see a variety of other things that we can insert into the website. The first option from the top is called Collapsible Group, and when inserted, allows you to add a text that will only drop down and appear to the viewer when they click a button. Very convenient in saving space. Simply click Collapsible Group and fill in the header, which will fashion as the button that the user has to click to reveal more text, and the text below the header, which will be the revealed content. Next up is the table of contents, which can be used to show the viewer what the page consists of. When we click Table of Contents, the table has directly moved itself to the top of the web page. Additionally, if you have already inserted all of the headers into the web page, then it will automatically be added to the Table of Contents. A really nice feature that it has is that if the viewer clicks on the header, then they will be immediately sent to the section of the page that the header is located in. There's also an option to hide headers if you think it isn't necessary or any other reason by clicking on the eye icon. An image carousel is one of the most versatile options among these choices. It allows the user to see multiple images and move between them like a slideshow. To do so, click Image Carousel, where you have the option to add a minimum of 2 images to it, either from your local computer or from your Google Drive. You have the option to show dots, showing where the viewer is along the carousel, captions, which are small text to accompany the image, and even auto start, where the slideshow of images moves on its own, as well as the option to vary the speed that the auto start is in. A button is fairly self-explanatory. Insert a button that, when clicked by the user, will link them to a URL address that you inserted. A divider is like a horizontal line whose purpose is simply to divide up the area in the page. You can use this to make the page look neater or show that the section is something new and different from the section above the divider. A placeholder is simply no different from the blank box in the text and image layout we discussed before, but without the text. When inserted into the page, you can add Google Documents, images, Google Slides, or anything else mentioned before by clicking the Settings button and choosing what you'd like to insert. The remaining options like YouTube, Calendar, or Documents are quite simple to understand. Simply click on it and choose the video, calendar, or document that you would like to insert into the web page for the viewers to view. Google Sites allows you to modify and edit your sections quite easily and also gives you a lot of options on how. First, if you hover over an image, text box, or even a section, you can click and hold down on the 10 dots on the left and then drag it to where you want the image, text, or section to be. Other than moving the section, on the left you also have the option to change the background of the object to an image from your drive or from your local files. If you do not wish to do so, then you can change the theme of the background from standard to emphasis 1 or emphasis 2 with varying degrees of your color. How they turn out will be based on the theme that you choose. Lastly, you can duplicate the section so the exact same section is copied and pasted, or you can delete it entirely, removing it from the website. Well, that about wraps it up for this week's video and the series on Google Sites. Feel free to check out our other videos in our channel, and don't forget to share and subscribe. See you next time!